22, Jeff Glowacki. Center number 51, Tom Eilertson. Guard number 20, Matt Molly. Guard number 21, Mike Ryich. Guard number 30, Jim Galkowski. Guard number 43, Rich Kane.
All right, as we mentioned, the officials, Tom Perrault and Bernie Kokar. That is Perrault on the left, and as you see, Bernie Kokar on the right. Looking at Winona Cotter's record, they have not lost to any Minnesota teams. As you take a look at the Greenway Coleraine starting five, they have Cotter has lost to La Crosse Logan. They lost to them by 2 points in overtime, and Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, by 1 point in overtime. Winona Cotter, any Minnesota teams. There you see the Winona Cotter starting five. Winona Cotter, they do not score a lot of points. They average only 53 a game. They give up 43. Their forte is basically, as I have said, ball control and defense. Glowacki went up on the tip, almost got it, and Greenway Coleraine in yellow with the ball in our second A semifinal game underway. Greenway Coleraine, Mike Petrich. That shot is up and good. Number 33, that was Petrich. I had to make sure they didn't have hockey skates on. When you think of Greenway Coleraine, it's hockey, basically.
You think of snow, cold, and pucks.
Winona Cotter, Hiley. That's him in the corner. Ball batted into the backcourt, but it was knocked back there by the defense, and Cotter will bring it back in. How do you sum up the Greenway defense?
Seen a 3-2 zone.
Going to try to keep him from shooting outside, play the zone, but with three people out front, make it a little tougher to get the outside shot.
That is a zone defense that I use all the time, coaching.
Trying to get a shot off down under. That was Bergeson. Couldn't pull it off, and the ball goes over to Greenway Coleraine, the Raiders. A hot shooting ball club, 51% from the field throughout the year. They've lost only 3 games, one to Virginia by a couple. Lost to Sartell by 15.
Oh, Petrich.
And lost to Hibbing by 2. Knocked off Chisholm to get here to state.
Up on the range.
Malley. Winona Cotter with the ball, firing it up, no good. That was Galkowski.
Nobody boxed him out.
Russell got the bucket. And there you see the score, Greenway.
Cotter in a man-to-man defense, Tom.
Shot falls short. And they will jump it up.
Petrich was taking the first 3 shots, has he not? Petrich does not hesitate to shoot. Goes up nice. Hits the front of the rim, though. And yet the Coleraine players both had inside position. They just couldn't get the handle on it.
Now, the yellow uniforms are considered to be dark, so that would make Greenway Coleraine the home team. Home wears dark. It's kind of stretching it a little bit. We ran into that in the last game. But luckily, their numbers are as we had originally been told.
So we won't be totally confused.
Oh, I tell you, that was tough. Hiley comes up, and the ball is knocked out of there, and Greenway Coleraine. Left side, Petrich. And they call him for walking.
I sometimes dispute that call as a coach. I don't see that it gains any advantage. All he was doing was moving.
A lot of officials like to call it. It almost becomes their trademark.
Yes, they do.
Calling the walking call way out on top.
Where it has, right, nothing to do with the game.
Means nothing. Hiley feeds inside. That ball bounces around and falls out of there. Greenway Coleraine with the ball. They lead 4-2. The winner will go up against De La Salle. Not an enviable task because they showed plenty in beating a fine team from Ceylon. 62-51. Shot from way outside.
Petrich again.
Yep. He's been their gunner in the early going here. 4:52 remaining first quarter.
Rubbing his shoulder. Looks like he possibly hurt it on the shot.
Yeah, he's still moving his arm around.
It's his shooting arm. Maybe too many shots.
To get a bigger warm-up jacket there. That shot was by Galkowski. Hiley comes in from behind, and he gets it.
Excellent hustle by Hiley.
He's a mover. Glowacki. And here's a foul. It might be on Petrich. Let's see who they point at. I try not to anticipate a call. Let's look at it again.
He tried to cross in front of the man's face, lost the ball. Tough call by referee Peralt.
Petrich got the call. Shot falls out of there. The rebound is pulled. He seems to be doing everything. Mike Petrich, 6'2", averages 26 a game.
His name will come up often.
He had 24 yesterday. So he did not let the tournament get to him. Tough angle shot.
Very tough. Looked like it was behind the backboard.
He almost canned it, though. Greenway leading 4-2. A very cold first quarter by both teams. There you saw a shot of Dave Bratton, the Greenway coach. Glowacki. Jeff Glowacki averages 13 a game. Cotter with an all-senior starting lineup. To the squeak of the basketball shoes on the floor here at the beautiful St. Paul Civic Center. Marlene Anderson and her staff do an outstanding job. It's a great building. I fall in love with these buildings. I love the Minneapolis Auditorium. I like this building. I like the Met. We're really lucky here, you know.
They have an aura about them.
I like that.
Yep.
It's good. They do. It's
kind of like old baseball parks.
4-4. I'll never forget going to a game at Fenway Park a couple of years ago in Boston and first Chicago. Boston. Yep. Kind of a slow first quarter, but that's the kind of basketball Cotter likes to play. They want to bring you to their game. Control ball. And who can argue with it?
Very successful. You just wonder what they do with the shot clock.
4-4. There's a shot left side. That's what they're looking for. Jim Galkowski averages 13 points a game. Greenway also with an all-senior starting lineup. There's a fadeaway jump shot off the back rim on 21. Raich. Or Raich, I should say. Raich. Spelled R-A-I-C-H. Raich.
Now they switch to a 2-3 zone.
Good defensive play in there by Mark Krupetich. Timeout on the floor with the score. Cotter 6 and Greenway 4. There you see the 51% from the field in rebounds. Both teams are about even. Cotter 5, Greenway 4. Turnovers, Greenway 3 and Cotter 1.
Nice left-handed hook. It wouldn't fall.
Pulled out of there. Cotter likes to slow the opposition down, make them play their ball game. And as Dan said, that I get the feeling Dan would like to have the shot clock.
I definitely would, Tom. I can appreciate this style of basketball. It's very fundamental. It's very successful, but I like a quick game.
There's a kick. Cotter will inbound. Going over to trigger it is Galkowski.
I'm glad you're on those Winona names.
We have the kids come up before the games because it's important to get their names right. And there's a good hustle on the board, and paying off 2 points is Trope, who just checked in. Does it count?
Yes, it did.
Yep. And the foul, I think, is on Matt Malley, number 20. It is.
And of course, he doesn't agree with it. Kid gets a step on him and drives baseline. Goes up. Got his hand after the shot. That's why you keep your hand away from it, so that doesn't happen.
As Rich Kane can't cash in. Winona Cotter leading 8-6. We have a minute left to go, first quarter.
Kids would only understand how important free throws really are. They all count a point down.
I'll tell you one thing, we're not going to have slow-down basketball tonight in those AA semifinals. We're going to have some wild action. There's a shot by Jim Galkowski. He had 4 yesterday. He has 4 right now. Average is 13 a game. Greenway Coleraine. Petrich. Boy, he's nice.
And they certainly look for him.
And oh, he averages 26 a game. His highest output in any one game, 42.
42 points.
Up and in, shot good. Jeff Glowacki, and he's fouled. I believe
number 45.
Krumpetich got him. First foul on him. Second team foul on Greenway Coleraine. At the line, Jeff Glowacki. Lee went over the back, got away with one that time, but he gets the ball back, drives and scores.
Good heads-up play by Lee. Showed excellent quickness, too, going to the board.
There you see the score. Maneuvering for a shot at the free throw. Boy, he drilled it. Nice shot by Ryan.
Right at the buzzer.
And that is the end of the first quarter with the score Winona Cotter 14, Greenway Coleraine 10. All right, there you see the Cotter huddle breaking up. Mike O'Brien. Cotter, their 6th state tournament appearance. They won it in 1977 and 82, and as I have said, they were runner-ups last year. Here's the tip. Second quarter underway. Winona Cotter with the ball. They do not overwhelm you, but every time you look, they either have the ball or they're leading by about 6 or 8 points. Cutting across the middle and getting it and popping it in. Number 22, Jeff Glowacki.
Glowacki flashed right into the lane. The Coleraine defense had their backs to him.
Their offense doesn't appear to be all that complex. It's basically fundamental, but they have a lot of kids who have the good balanced shot. They wait for the percentage. They don't take chances. There's another walking call.
Same referee has called both of them.
There was a guy in the Illinois State basketball tournament, Bob Friels. I'll never forget him. That was his trademark, calling those walking violations. He would call, I would say, an average of 10 a game.
Excellent shot. Good follow through.
Shot popped up and in. Galkowski. There you see the score. Cotter. As I said, you know, they just slow you to death.
There you go.
Good shot by Krumpetich.
Krumpetich was averaging 14 a game.
18-12 the score. Cotter leading. 6:40 remaining in the half.
Very passive 2-2-1 by Coleraine. Almost caused a turnover right there, Tom.
.625 remaining first half. Speed down under, no good on that shot. I think that was Glowacki trying to get it in. He's one of their 2 big guys. Bergeson the other one.
Glowacki's very aggressive on the board. Very aggressive. Got his rebound, took it back up again. He keeps the ball above his head. That's something you want your inside people to do. In fact, anybody that gets the ball in the lane, you want them to keep it in the air. Do not bring it below shoulder level.
A reaching in foul by Todd Falardo, 5'11" senior, just came in. And timeout on the floor with the score. Cotter 21, Greenway Coleraine 12. Score 21. 21-12, Winona Cotter, the Ramblers, looking for their 23rd win. Greenway Coleraine looking for their 24th win. What a year both these teams have had.
How many team that gets to the state tournament has had success?
You know, a lot of these teams that come out of the Iron Range are really just play great offense. Chisholm and those teams with Tommy McDonald.
They were fun to watch.
Oh, weren't they?
McDonald kids played hard.
He went to South Dakota State, didn't he?
Right. One of them did. One of the brothers.
Yeah, Tommy, I think.
Of course, Dad drove them hard.
Yeah, of course, the daughter, Judy, I think her first name, she was did everything for the girls' team. Outstanding player.
Coleraine went to a man-to-man.
Driving down the lane, no good. Malley. Follow-up shot is no good. Ball is knocked out of there. I think it was Glowacki trying to get that off in close range, and here is a foul. Galkowski was hacked by Krumpetich.
Again, I believe it was over the back. We can see it on the replay. Watch Krumpetich come from behind him again. Just no position.
Well, you are really right on. If you go up behind somebody, you're really asking to have a foul called on you.
Unless you jump out of the gym and can out-jump the man you're going over.
Glowacki, Jeff Glowacki. He has 11. He had 8 yesterday, so having a pretty good first half. What's that call now? Is that a foul?
Player control.
Yeah. Must be on Eilertson.
It was not a player control. He did not have the ball.
Now there's
Offensive
a makeup
foul.
job. Look at that.
Supporting the school colors.
Well, the foul is on. Well, it is on Eilertson. His first. 15 foul.
For somebody who does not understand the rule, the reason they were shooting that is because it was not a player control foul. A player control foul is when a player is actually dribbling the ball and is in control of it.
Troke missed that free throw. Kevin Troke. Off his fingertips and out of bounds. You're not going to see that very often. That went off the fingertips of Mike Petrich. 23-12, Cotter. Not impressing, but they never do. They just go out there and they beat you.
They do.
Okay, let's watch this accident again, collision or whatever. Yep.
Hiley set a pick and had enough distance. There has to be space and distance. That's contradictory, isn't it? Space and distance.
I'll buy it. That foul was on Pilardo.
Excellent move by Petrich.
He has great body control. Boy, what a show De La Salle put on. This Damon Dragotis.
He is what you call a player.
He has that ability to go up and stay up while everybody else is dropping down. Galkowski. He has 8. Had only 4 yesterday. Shot rolls out of there. Steal, maybe. Cotter has it. Cleared out of there by Kevin Troke. 25-14. Cotter by 11.
I believe the playing abilities and the experience of Cotter are just coming to the forefront.
Jeff Glowacki. 13 points. He averages 13. He's already there, and we have 3:52 remaining in the first half. Cotter will take what they are given. There's a shot blows out of there by Krumpetich, and here's another foul.
Foul on Petrich, I believe. The shot will go over the backboard. Petrich again coming over the back, not getting the good position. And I'm sure a lot of that is just due to frustration. He is not used to being behind by 13 points in the second quarter.
Coach Dave Bratton saying, come on now, let's watch that. Jim Galkowski.
Possibly even stronger language.
He's 6 feet tall. Maybe he's saying shucks and doggone in there.
Come on, son.
There's number 50 coming into the lineup for Cotter, Joel Bergeson. And checking out of the lineup is Kevin Troke. Galkowski makes it 29-14.
I would assume they're going to go to Petrich as often as they can.
I may have coined a phrase there with Winona Cotter. They slow you to death. They do.
That is good. There's Petrich. Steal a phrase from Reggie Jackson. I've got to believe Petrich is the straw that stirs their drink.
Snap pass was a good pass by Bergeson inside, and a foul on Greenway Coleraine.
Excellent heads-up pass. Saw him out of the corner of his eye, flicked it immediately.
Greenway with 7 turnovers, and Winona Cotter with 1. Foul is on number 41, Alardo, and that's number 22, Glowacki. Boy, they know what to do with it when they get to the free throw line.
The charity stripe.
And timeout on the floor with a score: Winona Cotter 31, Greenway Coleraine 14. From an appearance, hope all their fans and players having a good time here in St. Paul. It's a great town, great area. I've been staying over at the St. Paul Hotel. I tell you, it's sort of a European flavor here. The Ordway Theater and the hotel, Rice Park, Landmark Center, Minnesota Club.
Can't agree with you, Tom. It's a great town.
And then there's Mickey's Diner. Really one of the great landmarks of our time.
I believe that was made famous, or is it infamous, in Playboy magazine at one time?
I believe it was. Yes, it is a national landmark. So you make great hash browns, you can live on in history forever.
But they might take him out of the... No, they're not going to. I thought he might take him out of the zone, but they're content to with the lead they have, and they're having success. Why not?
Shot rolls out of there. Fired up by Malley. They get it back. Galkowski. Matt Malley's 20. That's Galkowski, number 30. You have to wait till the light shines on their numbers. You can pick it up. Dark white on gray. Glowacki.
And they do have the T-shirt kind of jersey, which one of the only teams I have seen in the state of Minnesota that wears that kind.
He is having a great game. 17 points. He's outscored Greenway by 3. Eilertson. Petrich. Boy, muscling in for a couple of good points there. I believe that was Eilertson.
A little pressure by Coleraine caused a turnover.
They're going to have to do something to change the tempo of this game, the rhythm of it. Because right now, the concerto is being conducted by Winona Cotter, just the way they want to play it.
You a music major in college?
Not really. I sure did sound like it there, though, didn't it? However, it was Bach's 300th birthday yesterday. All right, good-looking shot. Barry Zavan dressed up like Bach yesterday. It convinced me. I thought it was Bach. Galkowski for Cotter. 35-16.
Petrich tried to force it. I believe that's called frustration.
35-16, Winona Cotter. They just take their time. They work that perimeter. Somebody will cut across the lane. Now they're playing outside the watch. Now somebody will start cutting across that baseline. Galkowski usually likes to operate out of there. He likes that baseline jumper.
It appears as though they're probably going to go for one shot.
Yep, we're under a minute now. Having to look up. I mean, really, the game is going time-wise fairly fast. There haven't been many fouls.
You know, Tom, a thought that just passed my mind. Have we so far seen the man or young man who's going to be Mr. Basketball, who will receive that honor the latter part of April? Have we? We've seen some very, very impressive young men.
Matt Malley. I'll tell you, Damon Dragotis has to be thought of as being a contender. Dan,
I would say.
Who else?
A couple of kids from North.
Yep.
A couple of kids from White Bear.
How about Carter of Minneapolis North?
Right, Doug Carter, Brett McNeil, Larry Ogden,
Could be.
Joe Rainier.
You know, Cotter almost got that shot. They almost made that shot. And there you have, really, I tell you, there's the score. They're running away with the ball game against a really good Greenway Colorado team, simply because they are making Greenway play their game. And so when they go into the locker room, I guess, Dan, that they're going to have to find a way to get out of playing Cotter's game. Let's go down to the floor and Jeff Paso.
All right, Tom, with me, Mike O'Brien. Mike, your club 37 points already in the first half. You only had 39 yesterday. Quite a difference.
Shots are going in. Makes a difference when the shots are going in.
Looks like right now the other club is struggling a little bit. They can't seem to get one to drop, and your team making the most of that, too.
Okay, we're trying to make sure that we get that rebound. You know, their shots are going to drop in the second half. We know that. So if we can continue to rebound, we'll continue to be in the game.
It's their first state tournament trip, but you were here last year, runners-up in the Class A section. Do you think that makes a difference?
In the locker room on the board, the kids have us saying, remember the feeling that it takes to win. And that's, I think, what we're remembering right now.
All right, good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Let's go back upstairs. Tom?
All right, Jeff, thank you very much. And that is the end of the first half as we take a look at that last-ditch effort shot there. And the score, Winona Cotter 37, Greenway Colorado.
The Winona Cotter Ramblers. Cotter is a co-educational Catholic school with 400 students. Founded in 1911 and named for Joseph Cotter, the first bishop of the diocese, Cotter High School and Cotter Junior High are located in Winona, an all-American city of 26,000 people, nestled in the bluffs next to the Mississippi and southeastern Minnesota. Cotter is known for its close-knit community spirit. Perhaps Cotter could best be described as a family. 80% of Cotter graduates attend post-secondary institutions, many of them within Winona at St. Mary's College, the College of St. Teresa, Winona State University, and Winona Area Technical Institute. A cooperative relationship exists between Cotter and the post-secondary institutions in Winona. Our students desiring academic acceleration or enrichment may enroll in classes at St. Mary's, CST, Winona State, or Winona Senior High School. The program provides supplemental courses to Cotter's core curriculum. Community activities find Cotter students participating in the YMCA Youth in Government program at the Model Legislature at the state capitol in St. Paul. Students and faculty members are active in music and theater. The Cotter bands and swing choir participate in many civic functions, performing at meetings and special dinners, regional parades, and city festivities. Students participate in retreats, church youth groups, in CCD instruction, and serve as lectors, organists, choir members, and workers within the 5 Catholic parishes in Winona. Cotter students believe in service to the community and are involved in Christmas basket collections and prayer groups. In the religion curriculum for seniors, a semester of community service is required. For the course, the student spends a period of time each day on volunteer work at institutions such as Watkins Nursing Home, the Developmental Achievement Center, Winona's elementary schools, St. Anne's Hospice, home-delivered meals, and the Convalescent and Rehabilitation Unit at Community Memorial Hospital. Cotter parents assume a vital role in school activities through the Athletic Boosters Club, the Band Boosters, and the Parents Club. Every year, dozens of Cotter parents plan, organize, and host the Cotter Silent Live Auction. The auction is a fun way to support the programs at Cotter. This year's auction is April 14th at St. Mary's College Fieldhouse. Cotter High School has competed strongly in Minnesota State High School League activities. The school has won 2 state basketball titles in 1977 and 1982. In 1981, Cotter was runner-up in the state basketball tournament and also runner-up in the state baseball tournament. In the past several years, Cotter students have represented the school in nearly all levels of state high school league competition: speech, golf, tennis, cross-country, and track. Cotter's helped to put Winona on the Minnesota map. What makes Cotter unique? Faculty and students eager to be involved in learning and living, supportive parents, and our Catholic faith. Bringing out the best in everyone is the Cotter tradition.
All right, the 1985 Minnesota State High School Boys Basketball Tournament will continue after station identification. uniform, why, you'd throw that thing out the window.
And be angry.
This is the 1985 Minnesota State High School boys basketball tournament. Other than the fact that, guys, we need some points.
There isn't much you can say. There is not much you can say. Words of wisdom at that time, Tom, are few and far between.
You got to go out and win it on the court.
Not to totally change the subject, but did you read the description of the winning field goal by Wayman Tisdale for Oklahoma last night in the NC2A?
Did not see it.
The game was tied, right? He had a shot that they counted bounced on the rim 5 times and then fell through at the buzzer.
You wonder who's on your side at that time, Ray.
Winona Cotter in the gray uniforms, Greenway Coleraine in yellow. And the tip is pulled out of there by Bergeson. Rejected. Good defensive play by Greenway Coleraine. Bergeson gets it back. Greenway coming out with more intensity, and they're going to have to do that.
Watch the timing on this block shot. Just beautiful.
Oh, that was nice.
Hit it at its peak.
Tip. Coleraine. On the drive up. No good. That was Kane.
Coleraine is going to have to apply pressure all over if they want to get back in the game.
They're trying to do now. Milwaukee had a great first half with 17 points. 4 over his game average. He had 8 yesterday.
There was a little bit of pressure. Winona threw it away. Of course, Winona comes out now at the second halftime. They have a 20-point lead. The desire, it just isn't the same.
It is a shot by Petrich. He has 10. Three on one. Shovel pass. Milwaukee lays it in. 39-18. Well, when you're down by a lot of points, it's tough when the other team gets a 3-on-1 on you.
And Cotter staying in their aggressive man-to-man.
Petrich showing us why he averages 26 points a game. 39-20, Cotter. 6:34 remaining third quarter.
Look up the floor.
2-on-1. Milwaukee. Good defensive play, but a foul is called on Krumpetich.
And Krumpetich disagrees. I think he might have a right to.
Well, I thought he made a good block.
His timing again is great. Maybe just got the arm, Ray.
Close.
Third foul on Krumpetich. And he's shaking his head.
What's that line? Surely you jest.
Yes, I agree.
At the front of the rim and rolled over and in. 40-20, Winona Cotter. Obviously a well-schooled team from the line.
Well-schooled in all ways, Tom.
Reich. Obviously a well-schooled team from the line.
Well-schooled in all ways, Tom.
Reich. Kane. That was Petrich. Pulled out of there almost by Krumpetich.
3 shots at the basket, something they didn't have often in the first half.
Eilertson got that one, and it's 41-22, Cotter. 2-on-1. Milwaukee. Walking should be called on that one, and it is. It was on Bergeson. You have to forgive me occasionally. I wear my striped shirt up here, but try not to.
Let's give him a quota, Tom. How many is allowed to dispute every quarter?
Petrich. Nice balance on that jump shot.
Petrich is a shooter.
He has 14 now. He's cooking. And here's a foul on Greenway Coleraine.
Referee Peralt right on top of it.
It's on number 21. Getting up now, Mike Reich.
I'm assuming Peralt felt that the kid did not have position, or he put his knee out.
2-on-1 again. That time they were stopped from penetrating, and they're going to set it up.
And I think the kid was very wise to bring it back out.
Galkowski with it now. Matt Malley, 5'11". Ooh, almost a foul on Rich Kane. Knocked out of bounds.
Coleraine is staying in their 3-2, but the point will sometimes go out and attack the ball. And as you saw just a minute ago, he tried to encourage the other man to come and double team with him.
And let's see, is there a timeout going to be called? We'll wait and see what the official says. We have 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. There you see Michael Bryan.
I think he called it technical because of reaching in on the player who has had the ball out of bounds.
That's Galkowski at the line shooting the technical. Very alert, Ray. Looking down, I'm trying to figure what are they doing there.
That happened to us in the region finals. My guard reached in and took it away from him. He wanted it so bad. But it is a technical foul against the rules.
Galkowski will inbound off that technical. 42-24, Winona Cotter, the Ramblers. Ball rejected. That was Galkowski trying to get a shot off, and there's a baseline violation. Galkowski will inbound for Winona.
Excellent call by the official. He's right on top of it.
High lead down the line, banks it up and in. 44-24. Greenway has picked up the pace, but Winona Cotter, they're just flowing right along with them, leading by 20.
When you're down, you cannot trade baskets. Otherwise, the score maintains the same and you play the second half even. And nobody cares.
High Lee. Quickly, 3-on-2. Lewacki, yes, again. 21 points, 22 points. 23. Tony Gear's handwriting beginning to look a little like mine here as we go along. There's a timeout on the floor with the score. Winona Cotter 46, Greenway Coleraine. Winona Cotter playing their disciplined, I should say, brand of basketball. 4:17 remaining, third quarter, and Winona Cotter leading 46-24. Greenway Coleraine, they have picked up the pace, but Cotter has too. Petrich. 16 now.
He squares up to the basket so well, Tom.
Winona Cotter, that's High Lee.
They're trading baskets.
Like a machine out there at work. A couple of years ago, I called Bloomington Jefferson the surgeons. They seemed to operate on their opponents so meticulously, and when the game was over, they didn't impress you, but they won. But Winona Cotter is, they're impressive, I'll tell you. This Jefferson team, they have a lot of firepower, but it's going to be interesting to see what will they do against a truly great White Bear Lake squad tonight. That's going to be a great one.
Their press could bother White Bear Lake some. And we know that they can score. That'd be a good matchup.
In Minneapolis North, they have their work cut out against Duluth Central. Ooh, there's a blow to the chops there. Bergeson, his head snapped back. There's a young man with a nose problem. There must have a little early hay fever.
Excellent pass to the man cutting down the lane.
Trumpetich, fourth foul on him. Bergeson to the line. Nope. One of the few mistakes they've made all day.
Become so popular in recent years in between free throws to imagine the follow-through.
Falardo just checked out for Greenway Coleraine. I'll try to pick up who came in. I think Riot's just came in. 49-26. Winona Cotter, 3:10 remaining, third quarter. The winner plays De La Salle tomorrow afternoon for the A Championship, state of Minnesota. Getting his shot up was Kane, and a foul. Malley gets the foul, his second. Coming in for Greenway, Falardo back in. That was a quick rest. Substitution number 52 for Winona Cotter, Mark Drussel, 6'4" senior, is into their lineup, and out of the lineup is Glowacki. Lee comes out of the game, and he is replaced by Tony Speltz, a 5'11" senior. Speltz number 10, and Drussel. Make sure I get the right Drussel in there. There are two of them. I think it was number 52, Mark. Winona Cotter now with some of their reserves in there. They lead 49-27. Left side, Speltz. Good pass inside to Mark Drussel. Rolls out of there. And Greenway with the ball. That is Mark Drussel in 52. Clock ticking away. Greenway Coleraine. Rich Kane with the ball. Bryant. Rebound lifted out of there by Bergeson.
He had excellent position, went up just the way he's coached. Came down with a wide base, protected the ball.
There's the feed inside. Shot off the back rim. That was Speltz who fired that up there. 1:50 remaining in the third quarter. There's a steal. Some of Winona Cotter's reserves playing heads-up defensive basketball.
I have to agree with that, Tom. If you didn't notice reserves came in, you'd think they were playing the same defense, same defensive people.
They worked that ball around nicely in the perimeter, and that pays off in 2 more points. Galkowski with 15 now. And Greenway Coleraine down now 51-27. They call this really has to be frustrating for them. They're a scoring machine averaging 73 a game, and here we are with the third quarter just about finished, and they have scored but 27.
And there is not much at that time a coach can say. I mean, it's obviously today they are outclassed. If they played tomorrow, who knows? Coleraine might win. But today, all you can say is let's get this game over with, go home, come back tomorrow, third place.
St. Thomas came back with a good performance today in the consolation round, beating Rochester John Marshall 64-55, and it was Wilmer over Bemidji 79-45, setting up a pretty good battle for the AA consolation title tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning in the Civic Center. St. Thomas against Wilmer. And tomorrow morning at 8:30, the Class A consolation battle will be between Cedar Mountain Morgan and Glenwood. Glenwood got off the floor and after losing their first game yesterday and won their 25th game of the season. They won today 68-53 over LeSueur. Pretty good balance shot by Eilertson, falls out of there, and stealing it away, Tony Speltz of Winona Cotter. Speltz, good bounce pass inside. Shot rolls out of there, Bergeson. Greenway Coleraine with the ball. Good shot by Krumpetich.
Coleraine is going to have to put on constant pressure if it hopes to do anything.
Another substitution for Winona Cotter.
They have a man-to-man press going on with the man guarding the ball out of bounds halfway between the two circles. He's just reading.
Matt Malley's the one who checked out. We'll try to get who came in. It was Mark Thien. 6-foot senior came into the lineup, number 12. Speltz feeds inside. Good play by Speltz. His shot was not there, so he gave up to Bergeson, and Bergeson scored. It's 53-29 now. Cotter. Shot pulled out of there was by Petrich. Frustrating day for him.
12 seconds to end of the quarter.
Under 10 now. Pass off the fingertips of Mark Thien.
Coleraine has to run the ball down the floor. They have 7 seconds in which to score. Cotter's putting on pressure.
There's a steal. They telegraph the pass. Jump ball. 4 seconds left, third quarter. Here's the tip. Greenway will have a chance with 1 second left in this third quarter to get a shot off.
I question that 3-second count, Tom.
They didn't do it, and that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Winona Cotter 53, Greenway Coleraine 29.
Milk's got the kick that gives you more. Health kick. More nutrition in every pour. Health kick. Getting back in shape and milk fits right in. With more calcium and vitamins. Kick. So get on a health kick, let it pour. America's favorite health kick. Get on a health kick, milk's got more. Have more milk, 'cause milk's got more.
Autorama 11, March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th at Graham Arena, Olmsted County Fairgrounds, Rochester. See 70 ISCA show cars, classics, antiques, street rides, customs, motorcycles, and much more. Get a picture of yourself behind the wheel of Kit, the Knight Rider car. Show hours are Friday 6 to 10 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday noon to 8 p.m. Don't miss Autorama 11, March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th at Graham Arena, Olmsted County Fairgrounds, Rochester.
Coach Dan Brink. Tonight, I think you're going to generate a lot of interest. Going to be in some pretty nice crowds here at the Civic Center.
I would hope so. I'd like to see this place standing room only, Tom. Games of that nature, we certainly could.
Two good ones lined up tonight. De La Salle is already in the Class A final, 62-51 over fine big team from Little Ceylon, 45 students. Fourth quarter underway now. Winona Cotter, somehow you get the feeling they've already hit the ball out of the park. They're just rounding the bases now very slowly.
Certainly seems like it. I don't know if Coleraine has enough offensive weapons to come back.
George Ranta is in the lineup. Hy Lee is in.
Drove the baseline. Kid had pretty good. Hy Lee had pretty good position. But they got him on the arm.
Having fun at the tournament.
Which is what they're supposed to.
Well, that shows the frustration. There's one of the great shooters in the tournament, Petrich, hitting the side of the backboard.
Yeah. I'm sure they're wondering what we can do right. To the point in the game where Cotter is just doing whatever they want to. Just toying with them.
Traveling call. Greenway Coleraine down 53-29, 7:08 remaining in the old ball game. And timeout on the floor with the score. Winona Cotter 53 now, and Greenway Coleraine 29.
the power, go for the glory. This is the story of what you're made of. Beef gives strength, it helps you do it. Beef gives strength, it helps you through it.
Beef in a balanced diet. It's one of the best sources of protein, iron, and B vitamins going for a whole new pride in strength.
Beef gives strength, helps keep you going. Beef gives strength from inside. Beef puts pride in a body. Beef gives strength.
Talk about deals. Come to Spring Valley, Minnesota for the deal of a lifetime.
Beautiful ladies.
No, they aren't. I've noticed a few.
Congratulations, Dan Brink. I understand you're getting the Region 3AA trophy for Coach of the Year.
I have been told that. I don't know that it's deserved, but take it.
Take it, absolutely, Ray. Ray.
I guess I'll have to.
I love Ray's story earlier. We're going to have to get him to tell it on the air about the hanging of the coach in effigy.
Oh, yeah.
Got to tell that story. Ray, we could listen to you all day long. It's the greatest stories. Winona Cotter. Yes. Lawacki.
Excellent pass by Hiley.
Greenway, Coleraine, Krumpetich. He'll go the other way. What was that story, Ray?
It was about the two old alums sitting in the stands at the end of a disastrous football season. The stadium's empty, and they've been just sitting there trying to figure out what in the world to do about the situation. One of them said to the other one, "Not in effigy. Let's hang him."
I wonder what were in their cups.
There's a shot from the right side. Is a beauty. Is that Malley? Nope, that is number 30, Galkowski.
Cotter can do no wrong, fellas.
17 points. They've become a scoring machine here, and they only average 53 a game. No basket, a foul before the shot.
Fouls on Krumpetich, number 45, is Civic foul.
Again, baseline.
Foul was on Krumpetich. Fifth foul. Coach Dan Brink of St. Paul Central believes that the 5-6 foul rule, whatever they call it, will probably become a matter of just normal basketball. You think it's going to stay here?
No, that was a guess, Tom.
A guess, okay.
That was a total guess.
Boy, you hedging on that one now. I thought you thought really sure an hour ago.
A lot of things have happened.
That's right. An hour can mean a great difference when you come to a heavy issue like that. Ryach pulls up, pops it. Nice shot. 57-31, 5:11 left to go in this ball game. Winona Cotter on their way for a championship date with another private school, De La Salle. That could prove to be interesting.
De La Salle is, if they can make Cotter play at their tempo, you're going to have a ball game. If Cotter can force De La Salle to play at their tempo, I think Cotter will win.
The foul was on number 33, Petrich, his third. Hiley fires it up, no good. Scrambling for it. He's a worker. Ball is rejected, and here's a foul on Greenway.
Kind of question whether Hiley's last attempt was a shot or a pass. Excellent hustle.
Lee out of the ball game.
The way he's lapping over on the bench, I think his last attempt was a shot and looked like a pass.
Jamie Gostomski, 5'10" junior, in for Winona Cotter.
Luck of the Irish.
Krumpetich comes out for Greenway. And let's see, Todd Falardo comes back in. There's Bergeson. Winona Cotter, just an unbelievable game from the foul standpoint. I think they've only fouled 3 times. Once in the first half.
And they are playing man-to-man defense. They had been playing man-to-man defense the entire game.
Turnaround shot is good by number 32 of Winona Cotter, Troke. Kevin Troke. 60-31. Loud pass inside, that ball in and out. Boy, I tell you, that did everything but go. Been that kind of a day. That was Eilertson who fired it up. Kostomski.
There's a kid who got his money's worth on the foul.
A little assault and battery on that one.
Who was it on, Tom?
Take a look at it and try to pick up the number now.
This is a situation where the young man just says, you are not going to score at my basket.
Falardo.
And Falardo, as they say, got his money's worth.
Or was it Eilertson? It was Eilertson.
Eilertson.
It was 51. Falardo's 41. 61-31. Galkowski, 18 markers on the day. Winona Cotter took command of this game early, and they have not let up. 34 in now. Mike Malley, 5'11 junior. And going out of the lineup, Jim Galkowski. Played a great game. How many points do we have him with? He just scored his, what, 18? 18 points. 19. He had 4 yesterday.
Petrich.
He is a shooter. He has 18. .347 remaining. Cotter maintains possession.
Good hustle on the part of Eilertson. Very obvious that Coleraine is not quit.
And there's a timeout on the floor with the score Winona Cotter 62, Greenway Coleraine 33.
Milk's got the kick that gives you more. Health kick. More nutrition in every pore. Health kick. Milk's got the calcium and protein too. Helps us feel good in whatever we do. Kick. So get on a health kick, let it pour. America's favorite health kick. Get on a health kick, Milk's got more. Have more milk, 'cause Milk's got more.
What makes a champion? Not only performance, but witness the Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme for 1985. Cutlass Supreme is the most popular car of the 80s. Its style, its grace, its artistry say champion, and you feel it in every move. There is a special feel in an Oldsmobile.
See your Southern Minnesota Olds dealer. In Rochester, your Southern Minnesota Olds dealer is Viking Olds.
The attendance here at this Class A semifinal session, 9,080, and the tournament total thus far, 47,193. .346 remaining in the ball game. Winona Cotter on their way to the finals. Speltz. Was a great time for the reserves of both teams to get in the scoring column. Petrich, he's got speed.
Pretty
great
quick
drive. I tell you, there he's a natural left-hander, and he laid that one up right-handed.
Petrich is not quit. And it's easy to do when you're down 27 points.
Mark Drussel got the foul, his first. All kind of academic now. How many points for Petrich in the day?
20.
2-0. So he's close to his average of 26. That's not making him feel any better today, though. There'll be a jump ball.
I'm sure it's a case, Tom, or if he scored 2 and they won, he'd be happy.
Tony Speltz will go up for Winona Cotter against number 25, George Ranta. Both players right around the 5'10", 5'11" mark. was Ranta drawing a foul out near the timeline. This is the 25th anniversary of the legendary tournament win by Edgerton back when they had one class. They defeated that great Richfield team in the semifinals.
A game to remember and a team to remember.
Well, that ball was tapped up. Let's see who they give it to. Julie Pearl. Who do they give it to? Petrich? Why not? Give it to him. He has 22 now. There's a foul down under, and it is on number 25, Ranta. He's getting his money's worth.
Yes, he is. He's playing in the state tournament.
2:49 left. De La Salle will present some problems for Winona Cotter. And as Dan Brink said, the key to that game for De La Salle is to be able to play their game, but Winona Cotter has a way of making you play their game.
And yet Coach Zerden brought up at the halftime or the game-ending interview that they're capable of playing any type of playing at any type of speed that the other team dictates. Yesterday they played slow down. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I would assume.
I can't see him staying slow down with Cotter because that's just too much their game.
I don't know who on Cotter's team, if anybody, can handle Dragotis. I would assume they'd have High Lee on him.
We are really building, I think, to some classic matchups here in this tournament, both in A and AA. We have two, I think, great matchups tonight in AA.
Excellent lob to Petrich. Excellent lob to Petrich.
You know what to do with it, too. He has 24.
Little pressure, but it might be too little, too late. .220 remaining. Good drive by Falardo. 62-41. This game really has been pretty well decided since about the second quarter on, I would say. Cotter has just, they're a good ball club, but they've just simply come out and had a great game. A good team with a great game here today. They've held a scoring machine to 41 points so far. Good follow-up by number 52, Mark Drussel. The time of the game where you just want to end it.
.66-41. Mike Drussel, 6'1" junior, comes in for Winona Cotter. Jeff Hunt comes in, a 5'10" senior. Jamie Gostomski in. Mike O'Brien clearing his bench. 66-41. Clark Fyan in, number 12. Jamie Gostomski, a 5'10" junior, at the line.
A name to remember.
Ranta drew the foul. A minute 33 left. 3-second violation? What was that? Shooting violation.
Missed the basket.
I looked down. He missed it. Was an air ball, in other words? Or?
It hit the backboard. It missed the rim. It was off to the left.
I was looking at my stat chart here, or my spot chart, I should say. Missed that one. Good balance again. He's impressive. Mike Petrich. He had 24 yesterday. He has 26 today.
And his average is 26, correct?
Yep. T.J. Peterson, Tom Peterson, 6'1" freshman, drew the foul. For those of you in the Twin Cities, News 11 will be on at 5 o'clock, the News 11 hour. Paul Majors, Diana Pierce, Paul Douglas. I'll be doing the sports here from the Civic Center, along with Randy and Jeff. Randy Shaver, Jeff Passolt. They'll be with us. No good. Clearing it out of there. Now Thyan with it. 1 minute.
Don't foul him, Greenway. It's almost senseless to foul at this point in the game.
Good shot down under, lays it up and in, is number 54, Mike Drussel. Shot from the line by George Ranta. Follow-up is no good. 30 seconds. Nice drive. 34. Mike Malley. He's a junior. Be back. 30 seconds. Nice drive. 34. Mike Malley. He's a junior. Be back.
If you notice this time in the game, Tom and Ray, the referees will only call the real obvious falls. They know that the game is in total command of one team, and there's no sense in dragging it out.
We're going to have a foul here. Yes, we are, with 2 seconds left. Our News 11 10th-ranked team, Winona Cotter, against our 8th-ranked team, De La Salle, for the championship. So the rankings certainly have been very accurate there. Minneapolis North is our 2nd-ranked team. White Bear Lake is number 1. Jefferson is number 3. Duluth Central unranked in our top 10, and they are in the semifinals. But they're the only unranked team to have gotten